Oh, hi. I'm just kidding. Do you know what the hardest part about filming is? A, getting the camera at like a good angle. I wish you could see it because like this is eye level and my camera is like right about here. Because that's how we eliminate the double chin. But also making sure I sit up straight the whole time. Oh, it's hot here. Sitting up straight the whole time. And then also the hardest thing I run into is what color to put on my lips. That's actually the hardest part for filming for me. Because I have little lips, you know? And have you ever noticed, now that I point this out to you, it's the only thing you're gonna notice, my mouth talks to one side. It makes me think of Angelica from Rugrats, how she's always like talking over here. My mouth does that, so yeah. I mean, we're rolling, so. I don't know what I'm gonna talk about today. Fuck. Because usually, when I film, I'm always, like, it's not like I have like a script or talking points or anything like that. I think I have once, and it was a video I made about like how to ask for help or something. I need to redo that video because it was a little lame. But I always just like sit down and like randomly just talk. I do practice like a little bit in the car, not gonna lie, but I literally am just sitting down and filming because I've got the house to myself. Well, Sean's here, but he's playing Fortnite. But like Sarah and Ray are gone, and so I just can film. Not like anything against them, but it's just, when you're filming and there's people in the house, you feel really aware of them being in your house. Like if you watch my last video, you'll notice I started off talking at like this volume, and then Sarah and Ray got home and I like didn't even mean to, but then I started talking at like this volume. Anyway, hi, how are you? Good, that's great. So, I have been having a stupid time. What does that mean, Libby? I have been having an inner battle with myself because I really want to be happy. I really want to feel happy because there have been some things going on in my life in the last few months. I know, so vague. Like some shitty shit has happened to Sean and I these last 7-8 months. And I mean, we're not like, there's still some shitty shit happening, but my life from last year has taken a total turn. Like I have a real job, and that's not a dig at, well, to be fair, this time last year I was not cleaning houses, but I'm not saying that cleaning houses wasn't a real job, but I mean, when you're 31, like I'm tired and I need health benefits. So I have a job that I could do long term now, and Sean actually has a new job. He's a lot happier now. Yeah. So this is the battle I'm having with myself. It's like things are going well, but I don't want to, like, you know, when you're just like waiting, I'm like, things are going too well. And sometimes I have to check myself when I say that, because it's not like I'm making $1 million and, you know, won the lottery and got a new car and, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like things are going perfectly, but compared to where they've been, things are going really well. But like, I don't even want to say that. You know? Do you have that? Do you ever go through that? Like, I just like want to let myself be happy and like be content, and like, especially, okay, I guess I shouldn't make this comparison because I don't know what it's like to feel normal because I have anxiety, but like when you have anxiety and you realize that you're content, it is just like the highest high ever. It's incredible because it's just, I wish I could be better with my words and describing how great it feels, but like when, like, okay, let's get it together. Good thing I took those band-aids off, otherwise I wouldn't have been able to snap. When I realize that I'm content and that things are going well. Can you hear Sean? He's playing Fortnite. When I realize that things are going well, and I swear I always have this thought when I'm in the car, and I think it's because when you're driving you're doing such like a mundane task, and so sometimes I'll be like driving and all of a sudden I'm just like, whoa, I'm really happy. Like, because I feel like a lot of people can relate to this. Do you remember that feeling where you like, it's usually if you wake up in the morning or something and you're like, what was I pissed about? The way Game of Thrones ended. Actually, sidebar, I'm totally fine with it. But like, what am I mad about? Am I mad about like, did someone, you know what I mean? Like, do you ever like forget why you're mad, but you remember that you were mad? It's like that. Sometimes, yeah, I'll be driving, because it usually happens when I'm driving, and I'll just be like, whoa, wait a minute. Like, I'm happy. This is weird. Skeptical. And like, I search through like the Rolodex in my mind of like, wait a minute, but what about this? What about this? What about this? And like, I try to like punk myself. Like, I try to like, no, Libby, you shouldn't be happy because of this or that. And lately, I really, 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 really want to say that I'm happy, but like, my anxiety won't let me. I should name her, you know, so that like we could just all hate her. What could I name her? What could I name her? Because like the typical like, do I know anyone named Carol? Because that's a good one. Carol. Do I know anyone named Carol? I feel like if I do and I'm saying that, people will be like, hi Libby, you know me and I'm Carol. I don't think I know a Carol. That's what we'll call her. So my anxiety, Carol, like, I'm trying to like be calm and cool and happy and like, oh my gosh, like shit's finally going right for once. And Carol's like, but is it? Because here's things that could go wrong. I mean, I guess that's the definition of anxiety, right? I'm having that battle with myself lately is I'm trying really hard to just be happy. And it's just, it feels like a trap. It's a trap. And like, I'm scared if I give in and I'm just happy, then things will go wrong. And then Carol will be like, see, I told you it wasn't all good. Too good to be true, bitch. You should have kept that guard up, should have kept that wall up. But then I'm like, Carol, like, let me just embrace and like, let me just like ride the wave, because you know what? Maybe there is a tsunami up ahead, but like, let me just enjoy the calm waters and like just be content with where my life is at. But Carol, my anxiety, won't let me do it. She's a fucking bitch. That's good. I'm gonna start calling her Carol. Carol. Of course, whenever I say Carol, I think of that episode of Always Sunny in Philadelphia, where Charlie works in the mailroom and he's trying to find, what's his name? Pepe Sylvia or something. And he's like, and I called up Carol and I was like, Carol! That's what I think of. But anyway. I'm really struggling right now, and it feels like I feel so dumb saying it, because like there are people out there who are like, so let me get this straight. Actually, you know what? So let me get this gay. You are happy. You have no reason that you can think of to not be happy, but you're not being happy because you're scared that it's a trick. Meanwhile, I'm over here battling this or dealing with that, or this person passed away, and you're just scared to be happy. I'd punch me in the face too, okay? It's just like, it's like, my therapist and I were talking about it the other day, and she was just like, your anxiety is a guard. And I'm so used to Carol being there that when she's not, I'm just like, are my meds just working really well today? Or like, where is she? Like, I don't love Carol, but when she's not around, I feel kind of naked and exposed and vulnerable. I realized I made a video about what's so wrong with being vulnerable, but you know, can you hear that? I don't know if you can see it. I don't know if it was on screen, but do you see this? I just started doing it like a second ago when I talked about band-aids. When I woke up this morning, I had band-aids on 4 of my fingers, because that's what my anxiety looks like. Picking, 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 and then they bleed. I need gloves. So I'm having a a really hard time. Oh my gosh, I don't. I'm having a really hard time lately just being happy. And it's so annoying. Like, it's such a stupid problem to have. But here it is. Am I dumb? Am I alone? Like, please, please tell me you have felt that way before. Like, sidebar. If you watch other YouTubes, I watch like a lot of people who have millions and millions of subscribers, right? And they'll be like, what do you think of this eye look? Comment down below. And I'm like, that's just so you can get comments. Like, I know how that works. So sometimes I just feel silly where I'm like, am I the only one that feels that way? Comment down below. But like, no, I'm serious. Please tell me I'm not alone. It's a good problem to have. And I'm trying really hard to just like ignore Carol and embrace it and tell myself, Libby, you know what? Yeah, maybe there is something that you can't see up ahead, or maybe something will go wrong. Because of course, something's going to happen at some point, you know? But like, Libby, just enjoy where you're at, you know? Whether you have anxiety, depression, or nothing at all, happiness, you know, we all deal with sadness, we all deal with loss, we all deal with our struggles and our battles. And so if you're going, like, just, if you're happy, just be happy. Like, if that's how you feel, just feel it. Feel it, girl. It's really dumb. It's really dumb. And I'm dumb. It's dumb. I know. But like, I can't, I gotta let go. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna try to let go. Okay, here we go. Okay, so let me try this to like make myself just like feel the happy, right? So I got a new job 6 months ago. This is still new. I still refer to myself as new, especially when I make mistakes. I'm like, but I'm new. And actually Sean did as well, and he works with me now. I didn't want to work with him because I love him with my whole heart, but like, I don't want to work with him. I don't know why. I don't know how to explain it without sounding like a giant asshole. I just like, I don't want to see him that much. Because it's just, you know, like, you see him at home, you see him at work, you see him in the car ride to work, you see him in the car ride home. Like, I need my space. But I actually kind of really love it. Especially because he's just started, and so I forget he's there. So I'll like be sitting at my desk, you know, and I'll like be looking around and I'll see him, and it's like literally, I'll be like, oh my gosh, my best friend's here. Like, my favorite person ever, you know, especially when I have just something stupid and little and shitty happen. Like, I'll just go to him and I'll be like, and where we work, he works for a different, like, it's the same company, but then like we represent two different companies, and the company he works for, whatever. So he works for a different company, so to speak. But what I do is I work in like the mortgage world. And so when Sean worked at Quicken Loans, he obviously did, where is this video going? He did mortgages. And so he's so fucking smart and good at it. And so like something will happen and I'm like, I don't understand why this is a problem. And like no one can seem to explain it to me. And so I'll go over to him and I'll be like, here's what the situation is. And he's like, yeah, because of this. And he'll explain it to me, and he'll give me like verbiage on how to explain it to the customer. And I'm just like, fuck, I love you. So I do actually really like him there. We both have new jobs, but they're very, you know, there's hope and potential and stuff like that. And it's, especially if you know the reputation of Quicken, like, he never worked that I remember like the 80 something hours that people claim they work there, but he like worked like a good portion, and I never had a problem so much with how much he worked, obviously, because I wasn't the one working. But there were times that I had issues with it. For example, when we would be at Tigers games and he'd be getting phone calls from clients, or like we would be laying in bed and you'd hear like boom 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 on his cell phone. It would be a text from a client, like shit like that. Whereas like right now we're both off work and we're off work. So it's just, fucking Carol. Okay. It's exciting. The potential for the future is exciting, and I really gotta just ignore. God, it's so fucking hard. I just did my makeup, so I'm not gonna cry. It's just really hard. It's like, fucking scary because sometimes letting go of your anxiety it involves trusting people. And I don't trust a lot of people, which is crazy. I mean, I guess I should be happy that I'm 31 and I'm just now feeling like I don't trust people. You're fucking adorable. So this is hilarious. So I just got up to make sure it was still recording. And Sansa's laying right here. And I got up and she was like, and then I sat back down. She was like, letting go, I don't know why. Letting go of your anxiety is, it involves trusting people. In certain situations, and it's hard. It's really hard. And I've never struggled with trust before, even though I've like had the whole been cheated on thing. I've had shitty friends. I've never really struggled with trust that I can think of. You know what I mean? Like, not any more than normal. You know, like there's some people who like have walls and guards up because they just don't trust people. And I've never dealt with that until within the last like 6 months. No, more like 8 months. You know, seeing who people really are, seeing the type of character and person someone is, seeing who's there for you and who's not, and having people lie right to your face. It just like makes, you know, it makes you just question people. And so I think that's what I'm struggling with, is just letting go and being happy. And ignoring Carol involves trusting people in certain situations, and I just don't. It was a video of a whole lot of nothing, right? No, you know what? It was good. It was good, Libby. Fuck you, Carol. Do I know a Carol? I'm gonna feel like such an asshole. You know what? Let me check my Facebook. Do I know a Carol? Do I know a... Oh, shit! Oh, hi, Stephanie and Gino. My phone just told me I got 2 new subscribers. Oh, that makes me happy. What was I doing? Oh, Carol. No, I don't know a Carol. Because the name's really sticking. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I'm in a good place, but like Carol won't let me be there. She's kind of a bitch. I will say, my therapist recommended this to me, and I did the opposite once when I was in high school. I remember I took psychology. I can't remember what the thinking is called, but it was when I loved a boy and he broke up with me, and I was trying to get over him. And so every time I would think of him, I would just tell myself like, you're better than that, you don't need him, forget about him, or something like that. And so then I did it so much that I conditioned my brain when I would think of him, you're better than that, you don't need him, blah, 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 right? So my therapist was saying I should try that. Whenever Carol comes around, right now, like I want to be happy, and then Carol's like, but do you want to be happy? I'm just going to be like, here's all the reasons why, like here's the potential, like, you know, I'm gonna have to think of reasons first. I think we should all try that. When you're feeling like the anxiety and like the overwhelmed and the, tell yourself why you should be happy. Yeah. Why should I be happy? Well, we all know how excited I get when it gets warmer out. Even though I complain about how hot it is because my makeup runs down my face, but it's getting warmer out, summer, sunshine, outside, Tigers games, these new jobs, the potential for me and Sean and the being together. And actually we really, really, really are probably gonna maybe, possibly, probably try to have a baby soon. Because I've run out of reasons not to. So, yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna try really hard to ignore Carol. And you should ignore your Carol too. I hope someone watching has like a mom named Carol. I kept this mirror here so that I could see what my hair does, because every time I'm editing a video, I'm like, does your hair, is it ever brushed? Kinda. Anyway, I'm gonna go, because I'm gonna go to Pride. It's right downtown. There will be no parking, so I don't really know how that's gonna work out, but I'm sorry if I'm slightly more zoomed out than I was 2 seconds ago because my camera turned off. Except I heard it this time, so that's good, because nothing is worse than like rambling and like being on a good point, which to be fair I wasn't, and then realizing the camera fucking turned off. Let's try this again, and go. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment down below. Just kidding. Thanks for watching. I hope you are having a good week. It's a weekend, so that's cool. Unless you work on weekends, and then fuck me, right? I do appreciate everyone who watches. Makes me feel good. And there's nothing wrong with that. Have a great day. And if you're watching and you don't like me, stop fucking watching. Get myself all riled up. Fuck me. Libby, come on. Okay, hold on. Let me just talk to myself. Girl, you gotta get it together. In more ways than one. Oh, damn. Fuck me, I did a good job on my shadow. Don't make that face. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hope you have a great day. Bye.